What's up, CPA? I'm Lily, and I'm here to give you a glimpse behind the scenes at the sound check of the upcoming middle school one-act play, The Secret Garden. Join our talented middle schoolers in our Soli Center Black Box Theater as they tell the classic tale of a young orphan girl who finds herself in a mysterious house where she discovers a hidden garden and unearths a secret that has been kept for years. I found myself impressed with the way the cast described the theme of Christ that is interwoven throughout the show, and I hope you will too.
Why should people come see The Secret Garden?
I think people should come see The Secret Garden because I think it really reflects Christ and the transition that were made, because Mary, the main character, is really hopeless at the beginning of it. No one really has hope for any of the future. It just seems kind of pointless. But then as they discover the secret garden and as they discover each other, this new hope is built. And throughout her discovering the secret garden and her meeting all these people and them just nurturing and pouring into her, she just transforms into this really beautiful girl. And you can just kind of see Christ reflected through that.
My character is Mary. She starts out as this horrible child who's just been through so much tragedy, and then she grows and blossoms into this wonderful person who has so many adventures and friends.
Yeah, I think the Secret Garden represents God, because all the characters, they all change for the better. They all just become friends and everything. When Colin goes to the Secret Garden, he gets healthier, and so he can stand.
I love the theme of relationship and hope, but I also love the idea of a garden, and the garden was ignored and shut off for years until somebody brought it back to life. And I think our hearts are kind of like that sometimes with the Holy Spirit. If we ignore our pain or whatever and just shut it off, it gets tangled and weeded and kind of comes out sideways. But if we actually deal with it and pull out the weeds and all of that and let the Lord work in our hearts, it can bring everybody back to life, not just yourself.
My family knows when we were rehearsing, the garden is also growing as the characters are growing. And the more people work on them, like Jesus would work on us, the more they grow. I almost cried. And I'm in the show.
It's beautiful, but it's also not an easy road for any of them. You and Colin become friends, but then you have a really big fight, and then, there's ups and downs, kind of like the Christian walk with Jesus, and that's a really beautiful metaphor. I love that.
I love that y'all see that in play and y'all can make that connection, which Jesus is what we need to bond everything together. I cannot wait to come see it.
We can't wait for you to come see it either.